Charlotte family claims their child was assaulted by their vice principal and are now suing school leaders. Attorneys for the Bolton family say that Carter Bolton, an 8th grade student at Renaissance West STEAM Academy, was attacked and seriously injured by the school's vice principal back in October. According to the complaint, Carter was confronted by a teacher for having headphones around his neck.
After refusing to hand over the headphones, the lawsuit says the school's vice principal was called to address Carter. The complaint goes on to say that the student was told that he would be suspended for 3 days, and then an altercation ensued. The family says the whole entire incident was filmed, and they're now demanding that that video be released to the public. Attorneys say Carter was diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury, 2 corneal abrasions, and a large bruise on his forehead. Queen City News reached out to the school district for a response, and we were told this morning no comment.
All right, so let's go ahead and bring in our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes. Obviously, the injuries described by the lawyers for this family, traumatic to say the least. They want this video to be released. What it'll take to get that video released?
Compliance. First of all, a lawsuit during the discovery process. Typically, that's when something like this would be turned over. I mean, first you ask, you submit some type of FOIA request, and then they would say, listen, this video is something that has, individuals in there that don't want to be on the video. So then you get the parents to sign a waiver, specifically your child, and then typically the school district would turn over a video like that, but they have not, I'm assuming, at this moment. And so you file the lawsuit, and in the discovery process, you'll request that exact same video. They'll have to turn it over at that moment, and if they don't, the court will compel them to turn it over. If there's allegations that this happened on video, and you guys have actual video cameras that are operating in the school, you'll have to either prove that they weren't functional that day, prove we don't have any video that day, or turn it over.
If the school, I know the Board of Education is also involved in this lawsuit, if they are found guilty, the vice principal, whoever it may be, for the alleged assault, after you look at video, what is a reasonable request from the Bolton family? Firing of someone, a monetary amount, or what?
It's a big if, first of all. You got to get over governmental and sovereign immunity for the school district, and that's a hard hurdle to jump over. They're not going to waive that, and so they have this immunity because they're in a position where they could be sued every day. And so you want to have protections around a school, in the district, and their employees to ensure that they're not subject to liability for everything that happens. But if they can overcome that sovereign and governmental immunity, it's just like any other tort claim: duty, breach, causation, and damages. Historically, a school district won't owe a duty to the individual students. They historically owe a duty to all of the students. So you would set that aside and say, when you fail to monitor or fail to properly supervise, you can't really bring a claim for that. But if you're alleging assault, like they are in this scenario, the school would have a number of defenses to that: student resistance, breaking up a fight, enforcing school rules, protecting public safety. If they can point to any of those, they would be able to defend it. And that's why I said there's a big if: getting over governmental immunity and getting over any defenses the school would claim. But if they can get over all of those, I mean, the family's already pointed to what you want to point to: the damages aspect, PTSD, those any type of physical harm that happened after being slammed to the floor. That just increases the amount. I mean, so you can ask for a higher monetary amount if you can have higher damages, but then you can ask for something else. If you're unable to prove those higher damages, you could ask for, the termination of an employee, some type of learning process in place on how to deal with scenarios like this going forward. I mean, there's another avenue that you'd go, but based on what they allege, based on the damages they're stating, it seems like they're going after a monetary amount for sure.
Khalif, if you are an attorney potentially taking on a case like this, when we hear things like traumatic brain injury, immediately think, okay, well, the family has to be in the right, but what are you looking for? And you kind of detailed it to say, okay, this is actually a winnable lawsuit here. What questions would you be asking?
I mean, I'm laying heavily on immunity. Like, we haven't broke any of the things. We haven't waived our immunity. That's first. We didn't act in malice. It was accidental. I'm pointing to any of those excuses that this was not intent. Yes, I have a duty. Yes, the duty may have been breached, but that causation, but for my actions, your injuries wouldn't have occurred. I think that portion of it, that C of a negligence claim, is going to be where their defense would hinge, and it's that I was acting within the scope of my ability. So it's not but for my actions, it's but for your actions. You resisted, you fought, you did something that prompted me to do it. Now, If they're unable to do that as a school district, and the video shows that they were actually, their employee was assaulting this student unprovoked, there was no resistance, then that defense is out the door. And so you have a number of angles that you could potentially go. And the good part is the school district already has the video. So they're operating at an advantage. The parents, the people that have brought this claim, they haven't seen the video yet. They're just going off of what their client is telling them happened and hoping that the video shows that it happened.
So what do you think, and you look into your crystal ball, where do you see this case going next?
If there's a video and it's on there, as the student explained, just like their attorney stated, this is an easy case for the family. If there is no video, and this is why their attorney mentioned this, typically is a he said, she said. It's you're taking the word of a student against the word of an adult, and those cases are going to be a lot harder to prove. But if it's on video, you can't refute that video that you're seeing in front of you, specifically when it's a middle school child going up against an adult. That is going to be hard. And if you take that in front of a jury, those numbers could be endless.
All right, Khalif, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.